We're getting so close to the border, like half a mile, if that.
Hey there!
I'm excited. So right here, I'm in the United States, and over here, I'm in Canada. We're here at the border and we've got 1,000 kilometers to go. The vibes are high. The scenery is incredible. Are you ready for another adventure?
Yeah, I am.
Let's do it. How cold is it?
It's cold. The GDT can officially begin.
In search of Canada's wonders.
Hey bear. Hey bear. Hey bear. Hey bear.
I'm so happy to be in the presence of all these magical beasts. Looks fake. And now we just hike all the way over there to camp. Gonna set up the tent, make some dinner, do a little stretchy stretch. I can't wait to sleep in the tent. I have a feeling we're gonna have a cozy, cozy night. Watch like a whole group of squirrels just attack our tent today. Stretch here.
I can't think of a better way to start day one. With all these mountains, great campsite. And tomorrow we head off into the wild.
Alright. Day one on the GDT. It's official. We're doing it.
This first section of trail is about 90 miles to where our first box is in the small town of Coleman, Alberta. In the first 90 miles, there is 20,000 feet of gain and 20,000 feet of loss. So it's shaping up to be pretty intense first week on trail.
Beefy.
Super beefy. Got a pound of salami and a pound of cheese to get us through. Hey, bear. In 2017, an intense lightning storm and high winds accelerated the Kenau fire, the largest wildfire in the history of Waterton Lakes National Park. 50,000 acres and nearly 80% of all the hiking trails in the park were burnt. 8 years later, the ecosystem continues to adapt, and pink flowers carpet the landscape, stabilizing soil and providing food for pollinators. This is fireweed. It's one of the first plants to grow back after a forest fire. It really takes over the landscape. And it's pretty.
And there I was, thinking the privies on the long trail were pretty nice.
There's no cage underneath the privy. It's actually in the back, and you use this press flush system to flush it. So it looks like this. So there's like a conveyor belt in the privy.
And that activates the conveyor belt, which takes your poop up towards the back. I feel like royalty. The sheer scale of everything out here It's just massive. Really breaking my neck to try to see the tops of all these peaks and ridgelines. It's crazy.
Definitely feeling it on these steep uphills. Almost started to walk backwards up them just to get myself up. Just thinking about that lake up top.
First wrap of the trail. Gotta wrap it.
I'm glad you were inspired to put Cheetos on it.
It just needed a little bit of crunchy croquant. I think that's how you pronounce it.
What's the verdict?
Wow. I don't deserve such delicacy.
We are almost at the top of the climb. Just a little bit more and then it's all downhill. Rest of the day.
Yeah, we've got more beautiful things to see this afternoon.
I can't wait to see what it looks like on the other side.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I guess that's the top. Not this. I feel like I'm in a different planet right now. All right, we're at the top. We've been switchbacking from the pass down to this point, and we're going to continue to switch back, but I did not necessarily enjoy that trail back there. It's like really slippery, loose gravel scree, and with this heavy pack I just feel like I'm just gonna and this wind, I feel like I'm just gonna wobble into the abyss.
It's pretty steep.
And the trail is just so narrow, and this wind, I didn't enjoy that.
Okay, I'm here now. I'll watch you.
I think it's getting a little bit not as narrow, not as steep now, and there's some trees around, so makes me feel better. So I'm pretty sure the route we're looking at to get up to the divide tomorrow is right there in front of us. That big chunky guy there is Mount Rowe. But we're just trying to see if we could actually see the line. Technically we could just keep following the GDT. We would just have to follow this road for, I think it's 2 miles. And then the GDT takes you up there, or a little lower than there, a little more gradually, but more miles. But tomorrow's kind of a short day. I don't know. Maybe we should just do that.
You don't want to do the
I say this as I'm
climbing row.
at this beast. It just looks really steep. We would do it really early in the morning, so that would help, but
it does look really steep up that left side. Really big burn area too.
That'll do. We were not expecting this door here.
What are you doing?
This is literally perfect right now.
To help your achy knees.
What? Wow. Who would have thought? Some an ice pack, a flavored ice pack out in the wilderness in the middle of nowhere.
Lifesaver.
This is the best trail ever.
We're making some food now and then gonna go try to find camp.
Where are we camping?
I have no idea where we're camping. But I don't want to cook at camp because deer, bears, anything can come. So I'd rather cook away from camp and then just have no smells.
Plus we're hungry.
We spent a lot of time talking about what we wanted to do, and we're gonna head down the road and camp somewhere in the woods tonight, and then continue on the official GDT instead of the row alternate thing we were thinking about, and then just started to not make sense. We have no idea how long that alternate would take us. So this seems like the smart choice and just the sensible one. So it's about 7 o'clock. I mean, we've been at it for a while, 13 and a half hours, and we still got a little more left.
Mount rope, mount rope.
Seems like you want to do it.
Oh, I want to, but my Heelys are scared.
If your Achilles was fine, would you just do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just like, I'm scared to go all out on my Achilles so early onto the section.
Yeah, there is a lot left.
That's all. That's literally it.
So we changed plans. We are gonna do the big mountain to get the big views.
Never rule out a game time decision.
Yep, we got to the junction. We just couldn't say no.
It's the peak bagger in us.
Yep. It's the indecisiveness in us.
Gotta toughen up at some point on this hike. Might as well do it with 7 days of food in your pack.
We are camped at the side trail that leads up to Mount Rowe. We were kind of led to believe that there would be some type of trail, just some path. It's a big burn area, but we thought there might be something there. And we are realizing that there is absolutely no trail whatsoever. And the opening that is kind of the trail is really, really overgrown.
This overgrown stuff is pretty crazy. We managed to find kind of a spot, or made a spot here. But the best thing about all this, what feels like a really shitty game time decision, is I found delicious huckleberries.
Tomorrow is going to be a heck of a bushwhack straight up to Mount Rowe. It is kind of interesting though. The trail is actually the boundary line between the Canadian province of Alberta and British Columbia. I am really interested though to see how it's gonna go in the morning, how we're gonna gain this ridge. So it's really a mystery until we get started tomorrow. What you got?
The most perfect huckleberry. It's so big. I'm probably not gonna get anywhere if I start picking them all. Look at them. These are really big.
Oh yeah.
The huckleberry alt to nowhere.
Mount Rowe is one of 25 named peaks in Waterton Lakes National Park. Although Waterton is the smallest national park in the Canadian Rockies, one can spend many years exploring it. The park has some of the oldest sedimentary rocks in the Rocky Mountains at over 1.5 billion years old. Waterton also receives the most rainfall in the region, making it the wettest place in Alberta. Lucky for us, it's blue skies today. No rain, yet. And surrounded by huckleberries, we are comforted by the fact that there has only been one fatal bear attack in Waterton's history, which occurred all the way back on July 1st, 1977.
Oh, we're not at the top yet. I need to eat. Okay, we're here. We're on the ridge. Jarhead went to go tag the actual Mount Rowe peak. We've got this ahead of us. And I'm gonna get closer here to see what the bottom looks like.
Oh. Here we are. Mount Rowe, you little cheeky mountain. Oh, come on, it's farther. Dang it. Oh, yeah. Yahoo! So the entire Mount Rowe alternate is really long, and we're not going to do that. We are going to take a little bit of it, and then hopefully we can cut to this saddle and climb back up and meet the GDT. Our maps, it looks okay. There's a little bit of a steep, sketchy part, but we're just hoping that once we get there, we'll be able to manage it. We really have no idea how steep it is or if it's passable at all, but I think about 90% sure that we can make it work and we can meet back up with the GDT way up high along this ridge line.
So I kind of was wrong earlier, and our saddle is the one that looks kind of jaggedy from this end, but on the other side of those jagged serrated things, it might just be broad tundra, because it looks like it is on our topo line, and we don't need that much. We just need, 20 feet of flatness.
Our biggest question is what is on the other side of this high point here?
Yeah. We gotta go find out.
Well, we messed up. We kind of messed up a lot, actually. So we got to that saddle and I climbed and looked over the edge and it was really...
Which scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Because you had just your pack up there on the point, and then I got in there after him basically, and I kept yelling at him and I didn't hear anything. So it's just like a pack and like no body.
Ooh. On our maps, on our slope angle, it showed a tiny break in the slope at the top of the saddle, so we were just banking on that. But the reality was, once we got there, there was no way we were going to be able to climb down. So we decided to stay on the alternate. We don't have...
Against our will.
Yes, against our will. We don't have the most water anymore. We're kind of low on that. Here at about a half a mile, I'm seeing on the map, there's kind of a break in the cliff bands and the slope, and we're gonna see maybe if we can go down that.
I'm not optimistic about it. Jarhead is definitely more optimistic about it, but I'm open
Yes,
to checking it out.
we're gonna look at it. I told my mom we wouldn't do anything crazy, so I'm gonna hold ourselves to that. Either this down climb will get us back to the GDT, or we're climbing another mountain. Oh,
Tell you what.
got a little water left. Got a little life left, and we got some Cheetos left.
We got some crunchy croissants.
Please. Thanks. See, life is good. There is our drop-off point down into the valley for water in the GDT. It actually looks okay. Besides that, it's way up to that mountain and then a bunch of other stuff. So we're gonna go look at it a little closer, but I think we may drop off the ridge and be done with row. This is the way we're gonna drop down. We're gonna be pretty precise with how we do it. We're gonna try to stick to the yellow here, and we have a little bit of red, but avoid all the purple and follow this yellow vein down to the trail. It's looking okay for the eyes, just pretty loose in some parts, but it's vegetated, so that's good. It can help grip your feet a lot better than if it's like loose shale. But I think this is our drop-off point.
Here we go again.
Oh boy, am I glad to see you.
Where are the bears?
I was promised bears. So far, GDT miles, we've exerted a lot of energy, and we're really not that far mileage-wise.
Literally the dumbest thing we've ever done.
And we still have so many more intense things to do before we get to town. Days and days until we get to town. So we'll see if it was worth it. The view was nice this morning. I'll take that. Three, two, one, draw. Oh yeah, tricks.
We have dropped off all our stuff at camp, and now we are gonna go make some food. Jar had already got a head start on that, so I'm gonna go find them. And all I want to do right now is soak my feet somewhere.
Last night there were some other campers here, and they gave us 2 dehydrated meals, which is really going to help us out because yesterday kind of put us behind, and yeah, we'd probably get pretty low on food. So thanks, Josh, for giving us these.
And these flower bars.
This is what dreams are made of.
Well, in the abundant sun they have right now.
Oh yeah, abundant sun and nice charcoal fertilizer.
Service berries, I guess. That's the moose we saw. That's the bear we haven't seen yet.
This is a random bear hanging out.
Standing. It's standing.
We are headed up to this ridge line.
Gotta put my sunglasses on for this. We're in a burn zone.
Burn, baby, burn.
Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. I guess I should put my white coverage.
Yeah.
I love the way this smells. Wish I could like. Did you see that huge fly?
You bit?
The humongous fly.
No, I guess.
Chomping away.
The whole point of today was to get to a campsite so we could set up for La Couette Ridge, which looks really difficult. We're trying to set up at Scarp Pass and get there, camp, and then wake up really early. We have about a mile left to Scarp Camp and just making some food now so we can get to camp, set up our tent, go right to sleep, and get going at 5 in the morning.
Heard some footsteps out there. Whoever it is, they did not make it in time. Hello?
Hello.
Is that soccer mom?
Yeah.
Nice.
Bad timing for my tent setup.
Yeah. We barely just made it. That sucks. I guess it could be worse. You could be soaked and have diarrhea.
Look behind you.
Crazy. This is so intense. I didn't know the GDT was this intense. I really did not. Like, intense in every way, like what's going on around us. And also the hiking, but
And the gastrointestinal issues.
yeah. Crazy. When do you think the whole clouds will roll over?
Oh, maybe an hour. I kind of feel like I'm in an airplane.
I feel like I'm tripping balls. Like the world is upside down. Straight. Why did I think the GDT was going to be a cruisy trail? Not even half a mile from camp last night, I started to feel kind of just, you know, the usual gastro issues, as you know, as I've shared in the past. And it could have been just a compounding exhaustion of the past couple days, or maybe nervousness for what was to come today, with just like the unknown, whatever. Anyway, it was just bad stomach ache, really bad pains.
We're trying to get to Sunkist Pass, and from there it's a steep ATV road down, and then eventually a more gradual road to the Castle Mountain ski resort. So that's our goal. We still got a little bit of route finding to do, and
Yeah.
a lot of steep up and downs. You can see the whole ridge line in the back. Way over to the right. Climbed up that this morning, all the way across the ridge. And up.
Almost to the final top.
Oh my gosh.
Yay. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Can you see anything? No.
That's kind of cool.
Perfect.
Yeah. Perfect. I didn't want to see anything
Yeah.
anyways. Last climb. Well, 2 more climbs. And then that's the last climb.
Oh my god. We just got up to this last hump. Oh look, there's Soccer Mom. Woo! We gotta go down this way. We could see a trail from here. Half a mile, we hit the pass. And then we drop off into that. 10.1 miles to snacks. I swear we just threw hike for the snacks. From food waypoint to the next food waypoint. That's our only sheer motivation. We did it, you guys. We're off the ridge, somewhere up there. And we're on the ATV track. I don't know if I said this already, but I really did not see all of that happening for me the way I was feeling last night and this morning. And, you know, I might be running on fumes right now, which is why I feel fine. So let's just hope these fumes last. Update, we made it to the bridge by the river and we've been relaxing here for a little bit. We caught up to the guys like 5-10 minutes ago here. They went on and we stayed. Feels good to soak the feet. Getting dark now. We have just like 4 miles to the hostel right now, to the resort. I still don't know what's gonna happen there, what even the situation is, but just hoping for something great. Probably leaving here in 10 minutes. It's really peaceful here. I guess now the road maybe turns more into a road. Man, the mountains are huge. I believe that ridgeline behind us is Barnaby Ridge. And yeah, happy to not be up there and be down here instead. We got a room, we're showered, we ate.
Oh.
It is well past hiker midnight, which is 9 p.m. if you didn't know. So we gotta get to bed and get ready for another day tomorrow, because we do have to get to Coleman. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us for getting it done. And yeah. So, see you tomorrow.
We are checking out of the hostel. We're gonna go across the street to guest services and see if they have chicken pot pie like we were promised. Oh, this is heavy. Oh my gosh. And then we're gonna hit the road. Literally be on a dirt road for a while, little trail. Hopefully a good camp spot tonight, and the town of Coleman tomorrow, where they have a Subway, which I am. I'm like 2 foot longs in. The thing is a monster. It's nice to have real food again.
Mm-hmm.
All the bad things I ever said before this, none of them are true. I just needed some chicken pot pie. Good.
Baby.
So we just got to the top of the climb up from the road down by the resort. And we're gonna keep walking into the evening today. It's about 3:30 right now, so we'll probably stop hiking, I don't know, around 8 or something. Hopefully get past Link's campground. Ready to get the show on the road?
Yes, of course. That's for
Without
you.
a flower.
You can put it in your ear.
Or I can smash it on the ground.
No. Just like my heart. Lucky for us, earlier this year, the Great Divide Trail Association built switchbacks up this big climb. So this is brand new trail, whereas it used to be really steep, especially on a sunny day. In the past 7-8 years, the Great Divide Trail Association has done a lot of trail work in some of the sections that were otherwise a problem. A lot of blowdowns, a lot of forgotten trail. Maybe 7 years ago was a lot more rough around the edges. And now we're enjoying some of the work of all the people that make this trail possible.
Is this it?
Yeah. This is pretty good.
Okay. Yay!
Water right there.
There's my precious creek.
Yeah. Jump.
My feet are dead.
Coming out of the woodwork. It's gonna be a great morning.
It's good. Get that calf. I didn't want any wrappers for my last 5 bars, so I put them all in one bag, and then they melded together to form one big Cliff Bar, granola bar, waffle stinger glob. A lot of flavor. The road walk continues. There you go. We'll take any food we can get.
We've been trying to stay on top of any faux pain because roads will get you
Yeah.
if you get ahead of yourself too much.
Yeah, like 100 miles of mountain trails compared to 40 miles of road. I feel like the 40 miles of road will like give you shin splints,
It just compounds a lot quicker.
hurt your feet a lot more.
We're just trying to take care of ourselves.
Trying our best.
We've got a hotel tonight and we're gonna zero.
I can see the subway from here, right next to our motel.
That was a long one.
That was a long one. And classic, I just started chafing like a mile before we get to a place.
I started, my classic gastro issues.
Yep.
About 3.5 miles back.
That was not fun.
Yeah, you nearly fainted.
In the heat, I nearly fainted. It was so bad. It's just like, it's like a gastro attack. It comes out of nowhere.
Yes, yes, yes.
To say that out loud, to tell her she looks good now, baby.
I gotta tell her this.
Looks so good.
Oh, paired by drinks.
Back at it.
We got 7 days worth of food. Up into the mountains we go. Tonight we are trying to make it to Window Lake to camp. It's supposed to be gorgeous, kind of like everything out here. In about 120 miles there is a bear locker at a trailhead, and we sent a resupply package there. We have the code to get into the locker, and hopefully our packages are there. Oh yeah.
Okay, my feet don't work now. Ow. That's so cold. I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm feeling like way more exhausted than I should be feeling right now. Hope it's on its way out though. 'Cause yeah, it's not fun.
It's kind of early for dark clouds, but we know there is possibility of a thunderstorm coming in later this afternoon, early evening. This section of trail has been pretty good so far, but man, is it steep. So steep that Dirty's really hurting. Her Achilles is not feeling good going up and down these really steep grades. We're still aiming for Window Lake tonight. I read that there's some good campsites on the north side of the lake. I'm hoping we get there kind of early, and there's a nice campsite in the trees that we can set up and just rest, kind of reevaluate things, stretch, and hopefully start to feel better. Dirty just got stung by a wasp.
Something. It hurt a lot. It's like insult to injury.
There's our path over to Window Lake.
Jarhead stubbed his toe on this like really messed up branch hook sticking out of the ground. Like really hard.
I don't think anything's broken. I can move this toe, but it's definitely pretty red.
Yeah, overall having a rough day. My feet have hurt pretty much every step of every mile today. It stopped raining at least, so that's good. That's the one good thing.
Today was definitely a hard-fought day. I think we came out thinking we were just gonna speed on up here to the lake, and in reality we had some old pains crop up, and with my toe, I'm very lucky I did not break it. Gonna be up early again tomorrow, and we'll see where the day takes us. We'll see where our feet take us.
Nothing like a steep climb first thing in the morning. Oh.
How's your toe?
My toe started oozing some blood this morning, but it's not like super black and blue, so that's great. I gotta watch out today. I'm on high alert. It's turned into a cloudy, rainy day.
Oh, sleepy day.
Sleepy day. I got you. Oh, it has been raining pretty much non-stop for the past 3 hours, but seems like it's winding down to a drizzle and we're getting hungry. I'm excited to get some warm beans and cheese burritos. That actually sounds really good. Just kind of dawned on me that we have hot lunches.
Feeling like a troll.
We got dehydrated beans, butternut squash. Gonna put some salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, cheese, tortillas. It's really the food. That's all we look forward to. This is one of those moments. We have emerged like trolls from under the bridge. With all the vegetation up there.
I really do look like a freaking troll.
You are. We're trolls.
We're trolling hard.
Yep. We are approaching the start of the first section of trail built by the GDT Association in the 1980s. 110 kilometers from Tornado Pass to Fording River Pass.
A small trail crew funded by money from the Alberta government, alongside essential volunteers, spent many weekends in the summer and fall pruning, blazing, and building a path along high ridges and dense forest.
This is extremely remote country, and we can't imagine the strain and dedication it took to make a trail in this wilderness.
That's where we're going tomorrow. Tornado Pass. Between this guy and that guy. Should be a great way to wake up the body in the morning. I guess I found a wild strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
Strawberry.
Mmm, mmm.
It explodes with flavor.
Oh my god, that little thing packs a punch.
Yeah, those are really good.
That was like the most strawberry-ish taste I've ever had.
It's about 5:30, so we're gonna cook now, so we don't have to cook at camp. I read a comment that there was some bears here, like a month ago, so not too worried though. You got a kitty cat.
We got a kitty cat. So I'm pretty sure it's feline because it doesn't have like the nails that like stick out like they would on a canine.
What kind of cat?
It doesn't look too big, so I'm thinking like a male bobcat. Because I'm an expert at wildlife.
Yeah, I'll write Nat Geo. Here it is again.
Oh, that's huge.
I know, that's massive.
And that's a cat.
Yeah.
100% that's a cat. Cute. There's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little holes. Maybe it is a mountain lion.
Where's the lion?
I feel like I haven't really talked to the camera very much on this hike. And I feel like that's because I have been a little bit in survival mode. This hike has been very hard. I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't necessarily want to look into the nitty-gritty of how hard it was actually going to be. 1, because I was scared to, and 2, sometimes I like to be surprised. But yeah, foot stuff has been coming back. Just muscles have been tight for way longer than they have needed to, and it's all kind of this cycle that just feeds itself. Tight muscles, hurt feet, tight muscles, hurt feet, tight muscles. So I'm trying to get out of that loop, and I'm trying to be more present with what's actually going on around me and enjoy the beauty, because this trail is the most beautiful trail I've ever and probably will ever hike.
We're about to get to what I call the middle fingers of far out. You're just walking along, boom, middle finger. And look at that drop.
Oh my god, no.
All right.
Okay. Well, this middle finger isn't gonna hike itself.
Oh. There's a squirrel that had died. Put him in the woods. A lot better than being out in the open. If there were switchbacks up this, we did not find them. Straight up.
We're so close.
Yes, Audie, yes. What power, what strength. What a brutal pass.
All I kept thinking was, please, please hold it together.
Oh my gosh, you
Hold
did
it
so
together.
good.
And the attendants have held it together.
I felt a couple raindrops, so.
You did?
Oh yeah.
Where?
On me and my screen.
Oh no.
So I guess,
Okay, let's go.
it's time to.
We gotta get the
Get-
hell out
get
because
going on.
we're gonna be over there.
Yeah, we got a pretty big drop.
Okay.
Nice. This will be fun though. It's gonna
I
be.
just needed a little break.
Yeah. This has been the perfect day for hiking, perfect weather. I'm not sweating. It's gorgeous, misty, surreal.
This is my life.
Somebody get this girl a new jacket.
I need some beans in my life. Some beans and cheese. Two burrito, three burrito, four burrito. These wraps are not going to be the most
They look great.
filled since we're getting two each.
They look so good. We are ending the day with a massive climb out of the valley. I am impressed with just how steep the grade is out here. It is pretty relentless, honestly. Got a couple good views back towards Tornado Mountain and where we came from earlier today. But for the most part, it's just head down, slow cadence, up the hill. And to make this climb even harder, I broke my pole. That sucks a lot. Just another day on the Great Divide.
Manic Monday.
It is Monday. That's really funny. We got a little more ridge line. Then we drop in. And then we're gonna hit a road. And I have 2/3 of my pole, which kind of work on the uphills.
What happened to the other? Oh, you saved it.
Yeah, it's in the back.
What officially gave?
Oh, I tripped and
Landed on
I it caught between my legs and it went snap.
Oh God, that's awful. Mine are cracking.
Yeah.
I am not gonna trip on them.
We're kind of,
If we don't have my poles,
the
we
pole
have
situation
nothing.
is getting a little bit dire. Maybe in town in a number of days. I guess I gotta get new poles.
And you see the other side?
Yeah, it's over there, because there's the road up there.
Got a big ford, guys. Last one to finish it off. Heading out of the perfect little break spot. We had some good refuel, beans, wraps.
I went to go to the bathroom and I stumbled upon a little memoriam. There was plaques for different people and someone buried their cat back there. So I was like, well, I can't poop back here. I guess I better find another place.
That's very considerate of you.
It was.
Anyways, what are we doing now?
We are on a road for the rest of the day.
Say it. How many miles?
How many miles is it? Is it 15?
Wait, I don't know anything anymore. I
We're just
forget.
gonna walk the rest
We're
of the day.
just gonna walk. And we're gonna try to
See where we
catch
end
some
up.
shade every once in a while.
Yeah. We are off the motorized road, and I will have to say, the views are pretty sweet.
Classic 5 o'clock shadow.
Is it gonna rain on us?
We're headed downhill on this road and we're gonna try to find a campsite. Hopefully the best campsite. Last night there was a mountain lion at our campsite.
It was. It was pretty scary.
It was doing the chirp chirp, which I guess not a lot of people know that mountain lions can chirp and sound like birds.
He's like right there.
I couldn't sleep. I couldn't fall asleep. And then I finally did fall asleep and I had a dream about a mountain lion.
Oh no. Yeah, it was chirping really loud next to our tent. We had seen some prints. Well, we've seen some prints this whole section, but I saw some prints yesterday. And yeah.
We just happened to pitched our tent like right near its den. But I think it was just kind of like getting ready to go out for the night. So
Yeah, so it made its way past our tent and somewhere.
yeah.
But it must have been right around us, right
I was
when we were
pretty-
setting up.
I was pretty petrified.
Got a pretty full day today. couple climbs, just trying to get us closer to Elk Trailhead and our next box and next road, and trying to get to town. So cold.
This trail sure does provide the goods. Massive goods. This kind of meadowy area is really pretty.
What a surprise to have this awesome tundra ridgeline up here. We've had so many rock walls to our left during this section. They've all been really impressive. Trying to forego the calories today. Hoping to eat a lot more, probably tomorrow, but just trying to give myself a little bit of food at a time so we can make it to our next box. I know Dirty's getting really hungry, but we still have an okay amount of food. I'm just trying to space it out and give myself a little bit of energy steadily along the day.
Been feeling like shit today. Can't hike. It's just no energy. Nauseous.
This is Lunch Stop Meadows. In the guidebook it said this is where the original GDTA trail crew took their lunches in the 1970s.
Just this one spot.
Yeah, just only here. They only ate lunches here. Can you imagine 50 years ago enjoying a peanut butter sandwich up here? Cutting down some logs?
I can imagine eating a peanut butter sandwich right now.
I could definitely use a peanut butter sandwich right now. Tomorrow we have to wake up early and get up and over the final pass. It's a big climb up to the top, and then on the other side there is a big avalanche washout, so the navigation at the bottom can be kind of complicated. We don't have that much food, but hopefully tomorrow in the evening we're gonna hit a dirt road and maybe there's some people camping. We packed for a full 7 days and it's just taken us all of that and a little bit more. We got a pass to climb.
So there we are, a little red circle. We're making our way up. Just went 0.6 from water, and the pass is 0.7 away. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The best thing about it is, what are we missing here? We're missing that middle finger.
No middle finger.
This is a more like a thumb
Yeah,
climb. No middle finger
maybe
this
like
time.
a fist.
Yeah.
Not like this, like tornado
Yeah.
pass. That was a very fun morning hike.
Yes.
And now we have whatever our fate may be on the other side.
One step at a time.
These last couple miles would have been terrifying if it was like berry season.
The valley below Fording River Pass is a good example of why it is so hard to maintain a trail like the GDT.
At the bottom, Aldridge Creek can experience significant flooding, wiping out any semblance of previous trail work.
Violent avalanches can storm down the mountainside at any time, causing riverbanks to collapse.
When you have a trail this wild, it can be hard to keep up year after year, and yet the GDT survives, and so do we.
Nice job. Yes.
Are you happy?
Oh, I'm so happy. We have successfully found the exit to Aldridge Creek. We're headed to a four-wheel drive road that'll lead us to what I think is a campground and our salvation.
Yes. Signs of civilization.
Can't go hungry when there's so many berries out here.
Oh, these are for you.
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
What you got there?
My berry stash. We just found the best berry bush.
We are about a half mile away from the campground.
Woo!
Go check it out. Maybe meet some people.
I'm telling you though, these raspberries are saving my life.
Oh, these raspberries are incredible. What a godsend.
I don't know what I'd do without them. Look, there's more.
Oh, they're everywhere.
Well, this is the campground. We didn't really know what it looked like. Hoping it was to be bigger, but it's not. No one's here. So I gotta keep hiking and eating raspberries.
I'm gonna freaking die out here.
We're not. Let's keep hiking. Well, we did say we were gonna wave down a car.
Oh, this is incredible. We have chips, we have more
Are these
ramen,
homemade cookies.
we have homemade cookies. We didn't catch their name, but thank you so much for being our angels.
Sent from heaven. We're very fortunate.
Yes, we should have packed more food.
Yeah.
This is our fault.
We got more, guys.
Some other people gave us more food. They almost hit us with their car, so that's, you know.
They did. They were coming around hot.
And then they stopped and rolled down the window. I was like, oh, what's up?
Those really nice women.
Yeah.
So that's the update. Okay, we've got 3 miles to where we want to stop for the day, but at least we can stop feeling a little bit at peace
Yes,
about everything, and that's amazing.
for sure.
Don't trample me.
We made it down to the beautiful Elk River.
Down to the river.
And we're gonna go find some camp and have a slightly earlier night, which sounds great. Enjoy some popcorn.
We did 18 miles today.
We did do 18 miles. That is awesome. That's our biggest day yet. So proud of us. Get some sleep, and we still got about 17 miles to our food box tomorrow.
How do I look?
Very stylish. A couple weeks ago, we sent this package of food to someone who is supposed to drop it off there. So we hope it's in the box. I have the combination lock for it.
I want to see a porcupine so bad.
I know. We really want to see
And
porcupine.
a grizzly bear
Yeah, grizzly bear would be great too.
with a cub.
This place is insane. They said it was gonna get better from Glacier. I didn't believe them. Look at us now.
Whoa. Would you look at that? Now that's a mountain. How much money would someone have to pay you to jump in there?
Like $35 to pay for dinner tonight.
Alberta, British Columbia, Alberta.
I think the raspberries is what really pushed me through.
We made it to the lockers, got our food. I can't begin to describe how good it feels to get here. Got our stuff, and we have huge, big, enormous mountains coming up.
Boxes.
Can't wait.
Got them.
We got it. We made it to Canmore.
What?
Yeah! We're gonna meet Soccer Mom and Hank for some pizza.
We did it, guys.
And we did it.
This is
We
the
made it.
Official.
This is the end of Section
end of
B.
Section B.
Yep. See you in Section C.
A lot has happened since the end of Section B.
In town, we met up with some other GDT hikers, Soccer Mom and Hank, and we stayed for a day and took a zero. Then got picked up today by our hiking friend Allie and her mom. But we are back on trail, the beginning of Section C, and the absolutely gorgeous, breathtaking, massive Kananaskis Lake.
We are not going hungry this time.
Full bellies. We have so much food. We're not messing around.
Taking a little break now, easing up some of the weight. And yeah, see you at camp.
This morning we're doing something a little different.
We're doing an alt.
Yep.
We are hiking off the GDT and headed up to one of the alternate routes called Northover Ridge. For some people, this is their favorite part of the whole hike. Or as someone said, it's the best day of hiking they've ever done in their lives. Nothing but up, 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 up. Man, this has been crazy steep and loose. Still not quite sure how the trail is going to maneuver around these rocks here. I've read the first half of the ridge walk is pretty good, and then the second half it's a little more exposed, a little more knifey, which should be a great test for the new sandals. Our Northover Ridge route is going to take us up this gully and around, and then it's going to hang out on the ridge for about 1.5 miles. The geology here is so neat. These cool folds, almost like magma folds, with the glacier in the front pouring over down to the lake.
Here's a rat.
Oh my gosh, that looks great.
So that you can eat it, and you are going to love it. You're going to love it.
How is it so far?
Great. Steep. Just want the sun to come out. It just eases my nerves more, but
Yeah, it is looking a little gray.
we get to see it now. Right up the gut to the saddle. Gain the ridge.
Here goes nothing.
We're doing it.
Just when you think you're alone, there's 8 ultra runners behind the corner. Story of my life. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa. This is insane.
It sure is.
My gosh. I didn't know the glaciers were so big on this side. I guess we gotta keep climbing.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Gotta keep going.
Guys, we're officially on the ridge. We have about 1.5 miles until we descend or start descending down into a lake. And I think we're gonna, just take it easy, but also keep it moving, just in case the weather turns on us.
It's like we're on the edge of the world right now.
Yeah, just like, I guess, I don't know how to describe the texture out here of these mountains. It's just so raw.
This is going to be our final part of the ridge. And this ending part is the one that some people said is a little exposed, a little knifey. But then again, other people have said there's no knife at all, so it remains to be seen.
Thank you. This is our little bear, Blanca.
This is my knife edge. You did it! There's too many mountains going on. It's hard to like focus on one thing. You just lose track of reality out here. It's just like a combination of everything we love all in one place. It's bean time. We have just under 3 miles to Beatty Lake and camp for the night.
Beady. Itty bitty.
It's the time of the day that the energy is low.
I still don't know where my lid is. It's the best chow mein.
Is that the best one I've ever made? We had a special visitor last night. We had been warned there were a couple of porcupines at this campsite that were ruthless in getting to food. About 3 a.m., behind my head, I just heard this animal just trying to gnaw and dig around the tent. It had a little crazy fit of rage, and then it went away. We don't quite know exactly how we're going to connect back to the GDT. On the map, it's a pretty steep down climb from here, so we'll just have to go check it out and see how it goes.
Nothing like an 1,800-foot drop immediately upon waking up on a 45-degree slope on a tiny little patch of scree. It always takes me all of my mental energy to get through stuff like that. It's like, and then Jarhead just like runs across it casually, eating a bar.
I did eat a bar.
While doing it. I'm just like, we're trying to make it over to Palliser Pass, which we hear is
A little bit of a bushwhack leading up to it, so.
We gotta get all the way down to the valley floor. And that's where we'll meet the GDT at the river. I like how there's a real level of uncertainty about some of the GDT. For instance, today seems pretty straightforward, but at the bottom of this hill there is a river ford. I don't know how deep it's gonna be, and that's fun just to have that anticipation. The pass today, I don't know how overgrown it's gonna be or if it's gonna be no big deal. So I've really enjoyed just how much the GDT has kept us guessing. There's really bad stinging nettle in this section. Got some pants on. I'm gonna put my pants on pretty soon. What you got?
Bear.
Oh man, that is a lot of scat.
Hey bear, are you there?
Oh, did you get it off? This is definitely the classic bear-aware type of terrain where there's a bunch of blind turns and it's really overgrown.
I do this forever.
It's safe to say we are really tired from yesterday. I think we used up most of our adrenaline on the ridge, and today we're just struggling. Just crawling up it.
Oh, gosh.
The GDT thought it could get the best of us. It kind of did. We fought back. Just like a bear attack, we fought back. Is it gonna be flat forever now?
Yeah.
I sure hope so. As we enter Banff National Park and hike beneath the Continental Divide, incredible peaks like Mount Sir Douglas come into view. It's a window into the past that's difficult to fully comprehend. Millions of years of mountain building, where two oceanic plates, scraping along the bottom of the continent, force the ground up, causing huge wrinkles in the earth, known as the Rocky Mountains.
And here we are, for a brief moment in time, hiking through this glacially carved valley with only a simple goal in mind: find a nice place to camp, filter water, and sleep.
Today's our second to last night of the first half of Section C. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to the famous heart of Section C, where everyone has promised me immaculate trail. Just cruisy miles. You don't have to even do anything.
Look at all the room for activities. I can spin.
Hey bear, are you there?
Do you love me? Do you care? So here's the details. Assiniboine Lodge is 8 miles away. They serve soda and cake from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. It is now 12 o'clock, meaning we need to do 8 miles in just under 5 hours, which is pretty much
Our track record.
our threshold for like the fastest we can go. And and we have to climb over a giant pass that's like over 2,000 feet of gain. So that's the mission, that's the goal. When there's soda or any type of drinks involved, we just turn into a different animal.
Nothing left to it but to do it.
Have the image of a Coca-Cola right in front of me like a donkey chasing a carrot. But I definitely need to eat something right now or I'm gonna pass out.
We've reached the promised land.
Pretty wild that we've walked over 400 kilometers here to the famous lake. Could have just ridden a helicopter. Much easier. But is it more fun? Maybe, actually. Sounds pretty cool. This is the most beautiful view. There is no room at the inn here at the Lake Magog Assiniboine campground. So we're gonna keep going. Had some dinner, been just hiker trashing it up at this overlook, really taking over the space, but no one's come up here. It was kind of weird getting the tea time because there's like 100 people just milling about in front of this lodge and we felt kind of dirty. But bummer we can't stay here tonight. We're gonna put in a little bit more and then tomorrow that's gonna set us up to make a break for Sunshine Village, which either has a bus or a gondola that can take us into Banff. In Banff we have something pretty unique. We have the door code to an apartment. The people are not there. They're thru hikers themselves. And whole long story, but yeah, we have a place in Banff. So that's our goal for tomorrow. This section C is definitely one of the steeper more difficult sections when it comes to just up and down. It'll be a really big day tomorrow.
Feels like a random area. This feels like a boulder field that began to grow vegetation.
This morning we have, well, today we have a big pass, Citadel Pass, going up and over that in a few miles from now, and then trying to get to the gondola. The gondola is what will take us home.
This area is called Valley of the Rocks. I can see why.
We did 20 miles yesterday, which is pretty big for us. Pretty big for me, so I am really proud, pretty shocked that my feet have held up on this stretch the way they have. Yeah, we're just gonna keep putting one foot in front of the other. I don't really take any day for granted out here. We are literally just plopped on the side of this mountain. It's really steep. And yeah, sometimes you just gotta eat a Snickers bar that you've been saving for days, just for moments like these.
It's kind of crazy how strong we've hiked the past couple days. We've just been able to lay down some miles.
We've been crushing.
Feel okay. I know, we're doing great. I'm like in awe.
That was so scary.
That was so loud.
We did it. Cinnabon these nuts. Okay, now I'm tired. I can't hike. I cannot go on anymore.
Out of control.
Ugh, it hurt.
Out of control.
Oh God, I smell the fries from here.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it smells like oil.
Why is the gondola not running?
Why is the gondola not running? Well, we didn't have to pay for the gondola because it's free now. But it's a bus.
Okay, we're good. You can stay there, yeah? Hello. And so this is Simpson Pass and this is Healy Pass Trail. So if you go from the parking lot,
I don't know if you have any use for these little snack bags.
There's too much candy for 65 miles. Probably not. It's raining.
And we're headed back out to the mountains for 4 days.
It's raining and I'm a gremlin.
Hopefully the sun comes out later. No turning back now. We left the town of Banff this morning, and we have about 60 miles on this stretch to finish up section C. The day hikers have a lot to say about my sandals.
Oh yeah, people are obsessed with his sandals.
One person was very concerned for me and was worried about me. And then another person was happy to see them. They said, with all this water, well, if you can't beat them, join them. So
We've got
can
2 passes today before we can sleep. So it's gonna be kind of a long day, afternoon, I feel like.
We're headed to Egypt Lake, and around the lake there's some cool mountain features, the Sphinx and the Pharaohs. So
That's
I'm
cool.
hoping it's gonna clear up by then.
We just stopped at a little campground on the way up to our first pass of the day. And I'm cold, but I needed to stop because I needed to pee. And you can't power pee when there's like 20 million day hikers hiking with you. That's not very nice for them. Back on the trail.
We won't stop.
All right, my arm's starting to hurt. I'm gonna put you away. The sun's coming out, so I'm a happy, happy gal. Just need a little bit of sun. That's all. One pass down, one to go. There it is, the famous Egypt Lake. Takes a long waiting time to get reservations here.
We didn't get reservations.
But if you're on top of it, you can sleep and drink from Egypt Lake.
In 1922, Arthur Wheeler, who was the driving force behind the first verified ascent of Mount Robson, was creating a topographic survey of the area when he wrote, After 30 years of exploration, surveys, and mapping, I can safely say that outstanding among them, for their scenic charm and interest, are the peaks, lakes, and alpine meadows of the Egypt Lake area.
Can you zip me?
Yeah.
We better get going, or else we'll freeze to death. More rock wall on the other side.
A little cloudier on this side, eh? Feels like we're going into the abyss.
Doesn't now.
I see blue sky over there.
I haven't really checked them out. I was hoping to go. Soaked.
Come on, blue sky. Oh, I see that blue sky. Oh my gosh. It was really funny earlier, the guy who was like, whoa, sandals. Be careful up there. It's really wet. Sure is. The trash bag that I borrowed from the cafe this morning worked pretty good. I didn't have too many problems with it.
My socks are drenched. Jarhead's making dinner. I'm gonna blow up pads and eat some snacks because I didn't really eat that much today. And I might stretch a little bit, but we are warm and dry. Thanks, honey. Okay.
Making our way up Bull Pass. And man, it's a good one. You got the beautiful Mount Ball behind us. The glaciers dripping down. Pretty steep here, but good trail.
We're making our way down this big descent. It feels like we've been going down forever. I've been seeing lots of berries though, but no bears. No bears yet. So sad. I'm excited to see Floe Lake. It's supposed to be a pretty Instagram-worthy lake, so.
It's always a bit jarring coming out of the mountains and then crossing a major paved road. It's kind of trippy for the mind. You're like, wait a second, I thought I was really far out here. And I'm not at all.
You got trash?
Yeah, I got trash.
Trash it out.
rock is really cool.
This is insane. And we thought we were having some good ones on Mount Rowe.
It's so big.
We are just starting the middle finger climb up to Floe Lake. We haven't stopped this entire time. It's probably the longest we've ever gone without stopping. On one hand, I'm proud of us. On the other hand, I am really out of breath.
1 mile.
1 mile. Wait, did you check that? Oh man, I was hoping for at least 0.8. There's Bull Pass over there. That's where we started this morning. All the way through the valley. How'd it feel to get passed by an 8-year-old?
They raised him well.
They did.
Wow. God, I just don't have enough energy. I gave it my all up to Floe Lake. And now I'm just, I don't even know what I am. I'm average at best.
What's on the other side? Just some more mountains to climb. Another long day getting to camp around 8:15. We're right by the water though. That should help us sleep. Gotta get that morning stretch in. Yeah, last night into camp, that was rough. What's up?
We didn't go to bed till 10.
We didn't go to bed till 10:30. Yeah, we were eating dinner at like 9:15 by the river. Yeah, the numbers added up yesterday and not in our favor. Today, the goal is kind of simple. We don't know exactly where we're gonna end up tonight, but we're trying to set ourselves up for tomorrow morning to get to the town of Field and to get to the post office before it closes. At the top of Tumbling Creek, there are a couple glaciers, which should be awesome to see. But I just can't wait to get out of this vegetation and just not feel so claustrophobic in here.
We're nearly at the end of the Rockwall Trail, a popular 55-kilometer backpacking route in Kootenay National Park that's famous for following a massive limestone cliff that's nearly 20 miles long. At its tallest, the cliffs rise over 900 meters, or nearly 3,000 vertical feet. Talk about feeling small next to a big rock.
The Rockwall is like, I know it's a trail. I don't know where it starts or when it ends. But I feel like every day is a Rockwall.
It is.
Life is a Rockwall. Because we're still on the Rockwall. But we've gotten off the pass. We've descended a lot. Oh,
Hey, 500K!
that's cool. What?
Oh, nice.
It is probably around 3:30.
Yep.
And we've got Helmet Creek Campground coming up.
That thing is ripping.
There's your precious helmet.
There it is. Did not disappoint.
Tomorrow, we have 17 and a half miles to the road. The post office closes at 5 p.m.
I'm game.
I set the alarm
Nobody in this
really
campground
early.
is waking up at 4 in the morning.
It's okay. I originally had it set for 4:04 and then I changed it to 4:20.
Oh wow, thank you for sparing me. You're so nice. Don't talk to me till I've had my fruit snacks.
To the left of us, the glacier just keeps breaking off, and it just has these loud, almost like a, what are they called? The Abbey things?
Yeah, it's like Abbey explosions.
Yeah. It's like someone's lighting dynamite on the ice.
Super loud.
Super loud.
Where did it even go?
Some recent developments. First off, the post office that I thought was open till 5 p.m. is not. It closes at 1:30 p.m. and there is 0% chance we're gonna make it in time. The other bit is our friend Allie, which I thought was gonna be in the town of Field. Nope, I misread her message yesterday and she's not in Field. We're just gonna have to hitch to Banff, and it's probably like an hour hitch.
Imagine living here. You think he has Wi-Fi?
We've reached the halfway point on this long Canadian journey. Just taking the time to think. Seems like at the end of each section, we get a little bit stronger. At the end of each section, our feet hurt a little bit less. And we're gonna need that going forward because things aren't gonna get any easier. But at the end of the day, we're just trying our best out here, taking it each day at a time, and still have our mind set on the end. And just that feeling of what it will feel like to finally reach the end. We're probably at 400 cars that have passed us so far, at least. Approximately. We'll get there. We're up to 600 cars, approximately. A little bit of a light frost last night. It is pretty cold this morning. We are headed up to the Iceline Trail. See some glaciers before dropping down a really big trailless pass. The fingers are not moving so well, but we're about to go uphill, up into the mountains, and hopefully get kind of warm. When the Canadian Pacific Railway came to Yoho National Park to construct their famous spiral tunnels in 1907, the Iceline Trail was covered by the Emerald Glacier.
In the past 100 years, the glacier has receded rapidly, and a high alpine route was established, traversing lateral moraines, limestone bedrock, and glacial tarns. We're currently descending down into Little Yoho Campground. And I guess the Iceline Trail is pretty much done. That was cool. It was starkly different up there from what we've been doing so far on the whole GDT. We have about a half mile and a 500-foot descent to the little valley down here. I need to eat. I'm so hungry. This is a very interesting bean concoction we've been eating on the GDT. It's bean and freeze-dried butternut squash. You would never think to mix the two, but it works. Forgetting the cilantro.
Oh yeah.
You can't have beans without cilantro.
There we go. The second half of the day is shaping up to be much more difficult than the first. We're headed up to Quetnop Pass, which is on trail, and then that trail will kind of end and we'll take a big boulder field down and then head up probably one of our steepest climbs of the GDT yet. I'm curious to see how my sandals hold up on these talus fields later. Coming down the big steep slopes and going up really steep slopes. I already jammed a stick in the top of my foot this morning and I was bleeding. So hopefully that is the only casualty to my foot today.
Let's get some water up here. Thanks for getting me water
Oh, of course.
and killing that huge fly
That fly was
that kept following me for the
massive.
past half mile.
Yeah.
Here you go. It's definitely been steep coming up, but I guess kind of short. How much more do you think we have to the pass?
Less than a half mile.
Yeah. Gosh, I can't believe how clear the sky is. Look at this. Not a cloud in sight. How cold?
This cold. This cold. Well,
Drip.
I guess my adrenaline's up now. Another day, another pass.
Off trail.
We are eventually trying to aim for that saddle along the ridge line, up that and then down the other side, and that's where we'll meet back up with the GDT, hit the road, and probably time for camp by then.
Alright.
Yeah, just staying left here.
Okay.
Maybe I'll pick our way down there. We're just picking our way down. There's not really one good way over another. Just follow a line for a little bit and then adjust and adjust. We made it to the meadow, ate a little bit of couscous. Trying to wait for the sun to be a little less intense. And now we're headed to the forest, which should be a little bit better. It's about 1,500 feet a mile to the pass, so very steep. Steep on the backside, but we have a goal. Get up and over and try to find somewhere to camp. We will definitely be hitting the snooze button in the morning. Well, the flags are gone.
I just have to crawl.
Yeah.
That was the steepest sustained 400 feet I've ever climbed. Like in the woods. My poor Achilles. I'm also kind of getting a hot spot, but I taped it, so it actually feels pretty good. As good as a hot spot could feel.
I think we should just aim for the marker for the forested route.
Yeah.
And it's the same on Gaia too. There is a little bit
of a gap that we have to hit.
Okay.
Between two cliffs. But once we're there, I think it should be okay.
Heel lifts. What will I do without my heel lifts? Or even if I left them. I guess I don't need them for the rest of the section.
Yeah, nice. You're through the worst of it. Nice. Yeah, that was so awkward. That was an awkward angle.
The forested descent up Aqueduct Pass is a great example of how a relatively new trail like the GDT survives. Over the past few years, members of the GDT Association have gone out on their own time to flag her out through the dense vegetation.
Thanks, Danny D. We are in business.
Without the effort of these individuals, the path to the valley would be a heinous bushwhack. Instead, it's doable.
Made it to the road.
That was way harder than I thought I was going to be.
That was hard. And we found camp, which is going to be the middle of the road.
Do you have a steak for me? Can I do backside for me? I want to sleep on that side tonight.
Beautiful view at the pass, and yeah, really happy we're down here. Definitely going to sleep in tomorrow, but really proud of us for getting here and just not crashing out.
I slept really, we're not going to say really well, but I slept so much better than last night.
We slept for almost 10 hours, so incredible.
Where are we going today?
Today we're just walking, and we're gonna see where we end up.
I just want to have a relaxing walk in the woods.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. These are some of our biggest huckleberries yet.
If you just walk like 5 feet in, there's some huge ones. Oh my goodness. Wow. Full of sweetness.
We've been on this kind of overgrown, kind of washed out, kind of angled, steep trail up to the pass. A lot of blowdowns to contend with, a lot of just brush in your face, smacking you around. Pretty fresh bear scat on the trail. Well, some days you just don't have it, and today is one of those days for me. There was a ridge route that we could have taken, but my head hurts way too much to do anything like that. Just struggling along this afternoon. I feel like I got pretty zapped yesterday, almost sickish. Happens every once in a while, and just trying to deal with it. Drinking a lot, trying to eat, and just get back to normal. Walking the road for a little bit, and hopefully a nice campsite tonight.
Again, we see the incredible effort of the GDT volunteers. In 2024, the Blaeberry Fire ravaged this remote section of wilderness. Yet already a new path has been built through this burn area, keeping the Canadian Trail alive.
I feel like this burn zone right now. Just can't seem to kick
whatever it is I got.
I don't think I vlogged a single thing yesterday. Today we got started a little bit earlier so we don't get into the hole that was yesterday. The sun was insane yesterday, and I think like coupled with the sun we had the day before up and over the pass, Jarhead just like died. Right now we're deep in the valley, so I don't think the sun's gonna catch us for a while.
My throat was really seized up this morning. It was pretty hard to breathe. Definitely under the weather. Just hoping for a good day. Keep making progress down the trail.
Jarhead doesn't do well in the sun.
I don't. I am weak when it comes to the sun, and it knocked me out.
Or I got sick somewhere in Banff and just started kind of rearing its head a couple days later. Maybe a combination of both.
Yeah, because I was a little sick, but I slept it off.
Yeah. So, yeah. That Dayquil Dirty bought at the gas station a couple days ago. I think it's going to help a lot.
Sketch.
That is cute.
Still waking up. So we're supposed to be crossing the river here via this bridge that they built. The comments on Far Out say the bridge is like not the best bridge, or it's like a scary bridge, but there is a bridge, so looking forward to that.
Just in case you couldn't get down this. Where was this rope on to the top of the gap? Here's the bridge, held together by orange tape. Let's hope it's duct tape.
Yeah! Nice job. The sun found us, but I'm not messing around today. I got about 5 pounds of sunscreen on. Hopefully that'll help.
The sheer amount of huckleberries lining the trail. So Jarhead is trying to get his fill of vitamin C and antioxidants here.
Yeah, so I can feel better.
So he can feel better.
It's prime bear season. They got the spray out, but
Oh yeah, that too.
no bears. lunchtime. For lunch today, we have golden corn syrup and tomato juice. Just kidding, we have beans. Humans have been walking the route to Howse Pass for hundreds of years, including the Ktunaxa Nation, to gain access to bison herds on the eastern plains. In 1807, David Thompson, a fur trapper, scouted the pass for the Northwest Fur Company, but it was abandoned as a viable route 3 years later, probably because of the unpredictable nature of our next obstacle, the ever-swelling and contracting Howse River floodplain. Hopefully the floodplain will cheer me up.
But we need to take a break.
We do need
Can
to
we
take
go
a
sit
break.
in that shade over there?
Let's do it.
I still have some of my Pedialyte water left. Remember that time you got mono on the GT?
It feels like I have mono right now.
Oh no.
This is crazy. I thought these were rocks from far away, but they're all flowers.
I'm putting pants on. Alright guys, we are about a half a mile away from camp. We are actually gonna go ahead and make dinner because we don't want to cook at camp anyway, so I'm gonna soak my feet. This place is crazy. He's making us noodles. Such a good man. It's always good to cook away from camp so the bears don't come and eat you. There's our campsite for the night. And over here is our view. I'm wearing every single one of my layers today. Yesterday, we realized that we've been on trail for 1 month. Yay! So now it's been a month and a day today. We are working our way around the river. Jarhead sees a flag. Yeah, okay, there it is. We're gonna walk for about 1.5 miles until we have to go into the woods and follow a game trail.
Be careful, honey, please. No, you gotta go in.
It's cold.
It hurt. Ow! It hurts my bone. You on it? We're on the flag?
Yeah. I mean,
Or
if
not
we
the
can,
flag,
if we
the-
can get over there.
Oh, not yet, then. A little more.
Well,
Oh, wait,
no,
we
we are on it.
Well,
Yeah.
people sometimes cross here.
Okay.
But then I don't know if I could do that. I don't know how deep it is.
Yeah, I don't either. It's really swollen.
But if we were to get on that,
Yeah.
can you see how far it takes you?
I mean, it can maybe take us, but I can't see. I can't see it all. This is usually walkable, and it is not.
Someone said on July 6th we did a combination of the trees and the floodplain. The bushwhack was horrible, lots of deathfall. The floodplain mangroves were knee to thigh deep in the shallowest part.
About a half hour ago, we were trying to cross a braid in the river. I got swept away. Had to swim to the side of the bank. It's pretty scary. Just not understanding the water correctly is just my own fault. Should have crossed in a different place. Decided to cross at this one confluence, and it was just too deep in the middle. Lost my footing and went swimming. Camera broke. Yeah.
I took 3 steps into it, and on the 3rd step I was like, this is too deep, and I can feel the gradient of the riverbed just getting like exponentially, like dropping exponentially. I was like, nope. I turned around, went back to what we were originally on, and just as soon as I got back on that, and then I turned around to see what was going on with Jarhead, he was like swimming. That was like literally a nightmare. Yeah, it just felt like an eternity watching him try to swim with one hand over to the bank. And I was just praying to God that he would be able to reach it and then actually grab a hold of it to get himself up. Anyway, we gotta go. Cut. We just came from down there. Very steep to get here. But look at all the braids of river. We would have stayed in the floodplain, we would have had to ford that huge, wide channel. No way. I'm just happy you didn't die.
The rest of this is pretty straightforward. Just, oh man. Regret's a weird thing to deal with.
I can really enjoy it now from up high. Those are the first clouds we've seen in 3 or 4 days since we started this section.
Gotta think some type of storm is brewing with
all the heat.
I wouldn't be surprised. GDT is quite the extreme on both ends. Quite bipolar.
I think we're gonna be on this really until the road to the crossing. The crossing is like a resort, I guess, way out in the mountains. They have food. I think they have a pub. So that's what we're aiming for. Glad to be out of the floodplain. Beautiful, brutal, and it just took everything from me. We got a room. We got food.
Thank you,
We
Lord.
thought there was no hope, and there was so much hope.
I'm like in shock, actually.
I am in shock. We were feeling pretty low about an hour ago.
I just needed a shower.
That's just how it works.
We can watch it.
We can watch movies. We could do it all. This is the joy of through hiking.
This is my magic right here.
Yep.
I don't need anything else. Okay, Burger Master.
Oh, nice. That is nice. Look at that. Our time at the crossing is done,
But not before I buy a hat.
and then we gotta get out of here.
Why did I think it was cool to keep going on this trail? Why did I think it was gonna be chill? It's too steep. I'm quitting. I'll return this hat. And see you in Jasper.
Yeah, I'll meet you there.
This section begins with a brutal climb up Owens Creek, which has endured numerous washouts over the past decade. The reward at the top will be the turquoise-colored Michelle Lakes, one of the last remaining refuges for golden trout in Canada. It won't be easy getting there, but the good stuff never is. Dude, I don't think we're on trail, like at all. I think it's either up higher or across the river. Probably up higher.
Pretty tough walking in some places where it's been washed out or there's fallen trees. That's okay. Nice evening walk. Set ourselves up for the morning where I think the trail is gonna turn for the worse. It'll be really slow going first thing in the morning. But cross our fingers that we will be up early. Who knows, we say that a lot and we just keep hitting that snooze button.
We're gonna make dinner. We're gonna stretch.
I'm gonna eat the potatoes that I took from the breakfast buffet
Did you
this
talk
morning.
about that already?
No. I'm gonna eat the potatoes that I put in a bag from the breakfast buffet this morning. Had to get my money's worth.
You should have seen this guy just like shoving his pockets with literal cooked potatoes and bacon. And I'm just like, just ask the girl for a to-go box. I asked her for a to-go box. I got cinnamon buns.
On our maps, we're about to hit what is called Poor Trail, which we don't really know what that means, but we think it means that the trail is
Doesn't have any money.
struggling. We have a gigantic climb up to the beautiful Michelle Lakes.
But actually the bigger climb is after Michelle Lake, which is the GDT high point.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the highest point on the whole Great Divide Trail.
And then after that, another pass, the third pass.
We got 3 passes today.
How is this rope supposed to help anyone? It's so thin, like. That is hard work.
We have broken out of the creek bed and we are at the tundra. You can see Owens Pass up ahead of us. It's a hot one today.
And I like it.
You like it?
Nice.
Well,
I'm happy to be out of that really steep, dead folly canyon forest and be here. We worked really hard to get here.
We did.
Starting from yesterday.
I'm just a baby when it comes to the sun.
Not so much. The pass is right up there. And looks very straightforward. Jarhead's coming in from the side.
We made it! Woo! Yeah.
Owens Pass. Incredible.
I'm just gonna take my heel lifts out. Alright, we're going onwards. This has been a very flat pass. Up next, we've got to drop down into there and then climb this pass. What the? But first, before we get there, there's some lakes down here in this bowl we're gonna go check out.
Michelle Lakes appears turquoise due to glacial flower, which are tiny particles of pulverized rock created by glaciers. These suspended particles scatter sunlight, absorbing red-yellow wavelengths and reflecting brilliant blue and green light back to our eyes. You can rent a helicopter to camp at this lake for the price of $500 per person, but we prefer to walk. We think it's better that way.
Well, that wasn't easy. We're still not there, but things always look steeper from far away. Somehow I still managed to get my butt up there, up these things. I don't really know how it works. My throat's starting to hurt today. I hope I'm not sick.
This is the highest point of the Great Divide Trail. Look at us. We got Pinto Pass way out in the distance. On the other side of the pass is Pinto Lake where we're camping. But that'll be for later today. Now it's all about lunch. We made it down. Incredible. We just need so many trees right now.
I need a nap.
Nap and trees. Woo!
This is the dirty update. I just woke up from a nap. Throat definitely hurts. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I have COVID. Another helicopter tour flew by and it was like flying so low and like so close to us. Jarhead had to moon them. So he mooned them, and then the pilot like must have seen it because then he like circled around. He went all the way around this tree grove, like really low, and then back over to the same spot.
And then I did it again.
And then he did it again, and then he went and disappeared into the valley.
Came from way back there. We're headed up to our last pass, Pinto Pass. We are gassed, but hopefully we're past the last of the steepness and should be an okay walk up to the top. Missing the umbrella. Did not think it was going to be this relentlessly sunny for so long. It's been like 10 straight days of full sun. And then the weather report shows another like 7 straight days of full sun. Not complaining. I don't mind, I suppose, not getting snowed on, because 2 years ago at this time it was snowing here. But could also enjoy a couple clouds. Another day, another pass. Another day, another 3 passes.
You mean another hour,
Another hour, another pass. Okay, we gotta be smart here.
Don't go to the creek.
We gotta go a very specific way.
Don't go to the creek.
Don't go to the creek. Really needed this water. In the shade for the rest of the night, and it never felt so good. The campsite we wanted to go to, someone was already camped there and there's no more flat spots. So we gotta keep walking all around the lake. Dirty's not feeling good. Her head really hurts. Probably similar to what I was feeling a number of days ago. I was hoping there'd be some flat spots here after that other camp, but there's just been nothing. So gotta do a little extra bit tonight. Set up the tent as fast as we can so she can get some rest and cook some dinner. You ready to cross? Oh yeah. Cool.
Very, very nice.
These are some petroglyphs from the indigenous Okre people. And it honestly just looks like a really awesome hangout spot. Almost looks like a bouldering crag where you come, do a little bouldering, hang out, have a beautiful view of Cataract Creek below you. Really awesome place. That's neat. Pretty fresh? Oh, yeah, that is fresh.
We need to go first.
Okay. I'll get the bear spray out.
This is gonna be really hard.
this section.
Yeah.
I just want to sleep in a dark room
Mm-hmm.
for days.
Mm-hmm. There are a couple of things working in our favor. One, there's a big cloud that went in front of the sun. So, at least for the time being, it's nice and shady in the woods. The second thing is that the trail is pretty nice. There are hundreds of downed trees, but none of them are like too difficult to get around. And 3, we are trying to head towards Cataract Pass, which everyone and their moms says is like the most beautiful pass to ever exist in the universe. So I suppose that is motivation enough to push through. We'll have to keep an eye on these clouds as we make our way up the pass. It's just starting to rain, but we're gonna head up the pass. There's no thunder or lightning, so it seems all right. Hopefully it clears up here in maybe a half hour or so. Big old steep climb up top, and the hardest thing of the day will be done. How much farther we got?
What do you think?
0.3.
Point 4.
0.4. We're coming up on the pass, and the storm is coming up on us. We gotta keep moving. It is pretty alien out here. Crazy colors to the lakes. Dirty is not doing well. We've been talking about taking a side trail tomorrow. Really sucks to be sick out here.
Can you run a Garmin weather with me?
Yeah, of course. We set up the tent. It's lightning all around us.
Love that.
Right when we were coming down, someone was going up the pass into the dark abyss. Not good.
I get like really anxious when I'm in a situation where I'm getting double whammied. Like right now I have this going on, and then I have that going on, and it's like I'm like teetering on like that anxiety board like rope, and I need to like do something to like get me out of that loop.
Yeah, let's make some food.
Yeah.
Probably one of the crazier thunderstorms I've ever been in. So much thunder, so much lightning. We were just all in the center of it. Now the light's really pretty. The sun's going down. Just a totally insane place to be sleeping tonight. A lot of uncertainty for tomorrow. Just gonna see how we both feel in the morning. And if Dirty's feeling bad, we're just gonna go to town. It's a pretty easy decision. Just try to get somewhere where she can feel better. It's not worth being out here and just feeling terrible.
Welcome back to another episode of Dirty Jar. This morning we woke up feeling better. At least I'm feeling better.
Kind of.
Jarhead is kind of on the same. I think we're gonna keep pushing. It's so late. What are we doing? This section is a freaking mess.
Yeah.
This section is a mess. I feel like a mess. I don't feel tidy. I don't feel cute. I just want to see a pica. We called it perfectly at the right time last night because we were going to push on another mile. But if we did, we would have gotten soaked and maybe even electrocuted. So I'm glad we stopped. So that would have been our exit up and over to Nigel Pass and then to Nigel Pass Trailhead. We're gonna go this way and hope for the best. I don't know.
We are now officially entering Jasper National Park, the last national park on the Great Divide Trail. The park is named after Jasper Howse, who wasn't a politician or a wealthy businessman, but rather a simple fur trader who managed a trading post for weary travelers crossing the Athabasca Pass to the Pacific.
Sideways Hat Gang continues. We are making our way up to Jonas Pass.
Sideways Hat Gang. Sideways hats only. Jasper is the second largest dark sky preserve in the world and home to extensive wildlife, including moose, elk, wolves, and bears, which we haven't seen yet. I'm gonna loosen up the shoes. Definitely feeling a lot better today than I thought I was going to feel. And I'm so relieved. Jonas's shoulder. It's really just right there. It's like all the way over there. That low point.
Almost there. What a climb.
You were doing so great.
And just a nice little middle finger right at the end.
Yeah.
You got it. That was messed up. There's his shoulder.
That was weak, honey.
Yo. My feet hurt.
Oh, me too.
My feet.
My feet are pretty numb, pretty dead. It's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Not even.
It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning, and it is just thundering and lightning around us.
Stop.
It's like, come on, we barely woke it up.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
They're in that bag.
Rice and beans and pasta, I guess. There's like pasta noodles in there. Plus mayo on a wrap. It slaps. Don't knock it till you try it.
Put that mayo on there.
You gotta double wrap these puppies because they're loaded.
Gonna power us up the hill. The beans have really been helping, really filling us up, and I have more than I thought, so that's great. But tomorrow we're gonna go next to a very popular lake, and there's like a cafe with sandwiches, waffles, maybe even burgers. So we're all good. Just trying to chill out for a little bit. Pretty good trail this morning. Yeah, we're headed up 9 kilometers to Malign Pass. We still have quite a bit to go before camp tonight. It's gonna be another late night.
Yeah, we're chugging away.
it's according to you, we will be seeing the sun for a while.
Today the goal is simple. We just got to get to the cafe before it closes at 4 p.m. From camp we had about 15 miles and we left pretty early this morning, right around 6. On the GDT it's pretty hard to predict your mileage. It could be a pretty flat day, but it could be pretty slow because the trail is overgrown or it's really wet. So it's just every day. You don't really know what's gonna happen. So you have to budget a little extra time. And for us, that usually just ends up meaning we hike later into the evening because something somewhere slowed us down. We really need to pick up some sandwiches and some more food for the last 30 miles to Jasper. The last 30 miles are on the Skyline Trail, which is going to be a really beautiful trail up high. See some of the intense fire damage from last year, but it's going to be a pretty strenuous last 30 miles, and we're pretty low on food. The rain, the storms have kind of slowed us down, us being sick as dogs the first couple days, and, you know, just the nature of the GDT. It is Sunday, Labor Day weekend at one of the most popular places in Jasper National Park. I feel like here in about a half hour, it's gonna be almost overwhelming.
I need 3 hot dogs right now.
GDT went from just punching me in the face with willows, absolutely being brutalized this morning, to a trail wide enough for us to walk side by side, hand in hand. An elite resupply strategy. Burritos and a sandwich. 27 miles, 2 days. All the tent sites are really terrible. All the rain makes them super domey and not flat, so we made our own. And someone has requested some hot tea tonight because their stomach is upset. Here's your hot tea.
Thank you, sir. Just leave it right there.
Of course. You leave the tip at the door.
I'll leave the tip here in the tent.
Nope. It's our first pass of the day. Little Shovel Pass. How we doing?
Bleeding.
Oh, we're bleeding out.
If we were testing wines, this trail right now is like
This would be a good wine.
good stuff.
Yep, there's some top shelf wine right here.
But yeah, I got my period 2 weeks early. Love that for me. Have nothing for it. I will be asking some she hikers if I see them, if they have anything for me.
I've been really freaking everyone out with my sandals. There's a pretty strong boot culture here in Canada, we've noticed on some of the more...
Like more so than the States.
Yes, more so than the States. On some of the more popular hikes here, pretty much everyone has some type of hiking boot on instead of trail runners. And then sandals are just like offensive. But I have been telling people that they've been great and there's nothing wrong with them and they help with everything and they're the best thing ever. We're headed in the direction of the lake and then there's a trail that heads up to the notch, the steepest part of the whole skyline, and the part that this guy told me I could not do it in sandals. Oh, nice. The sandals just need to hold on a little bit more. Come on, sandals, you can make it.
Update, we made it to the notch, the notching. This is incredible. This is what I like. Easy walking. Great views. Easy walking. Great views. Easy walking. Great views.
What's not to love?
Sideways hat gang, check. We're doing it. No fires, I don't think. It's hazy, but I don't think there's any fires.
You want to go camp?
Yep. Want to get out of the matrix. I have about 10 miles tomorrow and a hostel waiting for us. So I think the gain is only 500 feet.
I am deeply tired.
I'm very deeply tired. This section messed me up. I got sick, got my period. I got punched by 50 million willows. I got stuck in a trench. It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
We've been out for
7 days.
7 days.
Wow.
And we don't have a lot of food, but that's nothing new. Oh, head, like the back of my head hurts so bad.
Let's get some Tylenol. You didn't drink a lot of water today. You're in the sun a lot.
You think I should take Ibuse
Yeah,
or Tylenol?
Ibuse.
So begins the massive descent into the town of Jasper. We've been out for 7 days, and at times we have barely held on by a thread. But somehow, some way, we managed to push on and make it here. Been thinking about today for a long time, a week in fact, and we have one final section left of the Great Divide Trail to Mount Robson. It's looking to be not an easy section, not an easy finish, but we're gonna take a day of rest and we'll be up for the challenge.
In 2024, multiple lightning strikes followed by a period of extreme dry weather led to one of the most expensive and destructive wildfires in Canada's history. Around 82,000 acres in Jasper National Park lit up.
Multiple fires merged, creating a wall of flames over 30 stories high. In the town of Jasper, 358 structures were destroyed, with the total losses nearing $1.3 billion.
A year later, the town has recovered considerably, but the remains of this disaster are a constant reminder across the landscape. This is our last stop before Mount Robson, and what will be the end of this long journey north.
We arrived
We have.
with an apple and Caesar salad in hand. Well, here we are. Last section, section F. We've got a lot of food, bread, bagels, oranges. I'm feeling better. The smoke is clearing. We've got a new friend with us, Roger. And I think it's gonna be great. A lot of people hate section F because it's the worst. It's just so wet and the trail's horrible, but I hear there's a resident grizzly bear at one of these meadows coming up, so maybe that'll be it. That'll be our one and only grizz encounter on this whole adventure. We'll see.
So, this trail has been notorious for being awful. Hundreds of blowdowns. But a couple weeks ago, some people with horses and a chainsaw permit came through. They were trying to get to the game cameras to check out what's been going on this summer. And they cleared all the blowdowns, supposedly. So, it might be smooth sailing.
We'll see.
All systems a go.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah. I am so thankful for the chainsaws here a couple weeks ago, just clearing out the way for us.
Still going. These puppies, it would be a shame if nobody ate them. They've just been waiting to be picked.
We're going big on this stretch.
Tonight we stopped pretty early, probably the earliest on trail yet, and it was one of the best nights on trail yet. Had some dinner, hung out with Roger, and we almost forget that we're deep here in the Canadian wilderness. It just was so peaceful and so relaxing to hang out. Oh, and also someone told us that there is a resident grizzly bear in this meadow. So we'll have to see if we have any visitors tonight. But Dirty and I already decided that bears are not real out here because we haven't seen one. So we should be fine.
Today we have 3 passes and a total of 15 miles. It is 8:40 in the morning. Roger left camp about 20 minutes ago, but we'll probably see him for lunch. The vibe is basically just soaking it all in because the end is near.
Got an unexpected early morning ford on our very cold toes. The trail disappeared a long time ago, so we've just been cross-countrying through these meadow marshlands. At the beginning, we went downhill a little too quickly instead of contouring, so we've been climbing a little bit to get back on a good path, but pretty close to the waypoint now. It has been definitely slower. I don't know if the rest of the day is going to be like this. I don't know if trail is gonna disappear entirely or we're gonna have better trail later. We have made it back on a trail, which is great. Be able to walk a little bit faster, make up some time from this morning. I've noticed on this hike that Day 2 has been always a little bit slower for us, a little less energy. Got about, probably another 4 hours of walking to our campsite tonight. Roger is just behind us and we're all going to camp together again. We just passed by some horse packers from BC Parks and they gave us some goodies. Fresh fruit, incredible. And I think they cleared some of the trail up ahead of us.
Best part.
Thank God for sawdust and horse crews. These blowdowns would have been rough.
Oh yeah.
This is like a full-blown like Abbey field.
Yep. Nice and clear. As of like 3 hours ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Today was a little slower than expected, muddy, rocky, rooty, but that trail crew that happened earlier today, just before we came through by the BC Parks horse packing crew, was just incredible. Really saved us, and it helped us get to camp at a pretty good time. Super grateful. The timing couldn't have been better, and it's just funny how those things work out sometimes. We're camped by the Moose River, and tomorrow our big goal is to get to Moose Pass, and that will involve fording this river about 8 or 9 times. Hopefully it's not too cold tomorrow morning. We're almost done with this journey. It's been about 45 days on trail, and kind of miss just setting up our tent and making ramen and just hanging out in these pretty awesome places. It's been great to hike with Roger and just share a lot of memories from the GET, talk about the different sections along the way, and talking to someone almost makes an experience like this more real, especially when you can just relate and enjoy and laugh at each other's stories.
Good morning. Today is, I don't know what day it is today, but I do know we're getting extremely close to the end of this journey. Feels like we've been out here for longer than we've actually been out here. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I feel like it's a good thing. It just feels like we've had a lot of really quality time with each other and just nature. It's great. It's good for the soul. Are you doing the limbo? He's going rogue. No getting swept away today. Deal?
Deal, I promise.
Ford number 1 is a success. Not too deep, just like knee deep. A little colder than we were led on to believe. And who knows? 8 fords, 9 fords, 5 fords.
No telling.
Our first bear prints. The bear knows how to navigate better. We're out here in the Moose River. In case you didn't know, you know you're in the Moose because you'll see the antlers. If you don't see them, you're probably not in the Moose.
As always, we are feeling pretty tired after lunch. Looks like someone ate a little too much couscous. We are about to cross the Moose River for the final time. The total numbers of crossings today, I don't know, probably like 8. How many times do you think we crossed today?
Yeah. 10 times.
10 times. We'll go with 10 as the final number. Maybe one of those times we really didn't need to cross, but we just did. The Moose has been good. The Moose Pass, that's what we're going for. That's where the good stuff is.
Porcupine. Right there. Yes. White spines.
I think it's about to get really beautiful this evening around Moose Pass. It'll be cool too because we really haven't shared any views with Roger, so we'd like to have like a nice view and some mountains to look at together.
It's really pretty here. Trail is good. And yeah, I'm tired. We're all tired. But the colors and just the weather, everything's so calm and perfect. Even though I was well aware that the GDT can be one of the roughest trails and when it comes to weather and just the elements and things like that, I had this vision of it literally looking and feeling exactly like it does right now. It's just like beautiful peaks, glaciers, but in this like smoky, soft, hazy light. What you looking at? You like it?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I probably would have like just quit hiking, or I didn't get into backpacking then, but like, yeah.
But you realize you didn't die.
No, I was fine.
Hey, my name is Roger. I'm a GDT hiker going northbound. Started all the way from Waterton and then can't believe just a few days away from Kakwa.
What has changed about yourself since the beginning of the hike to now?
Well, I've definitely gotten thinner, probably 10 or 15 pounds thinner. But I think just gained a lot of appreciation for just the natural resources that Canada has and park system and how important it is for my generation to protect this land, to conserve it for future generations, for future GDT hikers to have the same experience as I do.
Have you felt more confident as this has gone along, since this is your first big through hike?
You know, you get tested every day on the trail. The trail can be bad or good, but then the weather rolls in, changes everything. You meet a lot of good people on trail, and then they give you good advice, they give you snacks, they give you, gave me an orange one day, and that was really special. But I think I know where my limits are now, so, I think I just gotten a lot more realistic about where I am. Not necessarily confident, but I just know where I can go, how far I can go, and how far to push myself.
And then you have more journey to go. You're headed up to Kakwa Lake. What's kind of going through your mind as you start the last section tomorrow?
There's more crossings, more fords along the way, and then I'll take it slow, I'll take it safely, I'll assess the situation, and then after that I think it's only 5 days until Kakwa, and well, we'll see how the weather goes.
Yeah. What do you think it's going to feel like to get to Kakwa Lake? What do you think you'll feel?
Honestly, I think if nobody is around, I don't mind just, sitting on the porch, maybe just crying, just thinking how hard the experience was, thinking through the difficult moments I had in life before I started this hike, and, kind of, now I know, how hard things can be, and I've overcome some of those challenges definitely on trail. And yeah, probably have a tear or two on the porch, some firewood, some coffee.
Nice. Well, we'll be thinking about you every day and sending you all our good thoughts. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty epic way to finish off this Canadian through hike.
Yeah.
Last day on the GDT. It's a little chilly out. It's a little smoky behind me to the south, but kind of clear to the north where we're headed. We left camp about 20 minutes ago, so we've been walking, but we've got 3 miles to the Smoky, which we have to ford, and it's supposed to be the spiciest ford for all of us yet. We're late in the season, so it shouldn't be too bad, but it's very, it could be deep and swift. Jarhead and I are gonna split from Roger after the Smoky. He's gonna go on in search of the cabin, the infamous Kakwa cabin, and we're gonna finish at Robson, which was the original ending to the GDT. This morning has been beautiful. This is like quintessential Canadian wilderness out here. And I'm feeling really content with getting to see, this part of Section F. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys away. And we'll see you, I guess, at the Smoky.
Nice, good job. Yeah, don't cross your feet.
Gotta have on our Sunday best for Mr. Robson.
When I was little, growing up in Chile, my uncle gave us kids these silly, funny nicknames. I don't know where he came up with them, but for example, my sister, she was tambor or tamborcito, which means like drums because she had a belly. My other cousin, he named her Chimp because she was really hairy. But for some reason, he nicknamed me Maria José de los Valles Transversales, which means of the traversing valleys, which is really odd because like all the other nicknames are just like silly cute nicknames, and then he gave me this like just random one about mountains and valleys. So I was thinking about that a lot on this hike. It's really cool that that's a nickname he gave me 30 some years ago, and now here I am.
Hey bear, are you there?
Do
Are
you love
found?
me? Do
I
you
don't
care? We finally saw a bear last day.
A black bear.
What a good omen.
So the river started like growing, and so they went into the kingdom.
We freaking made it to Banff. It's not even 6 o'clock. We probably had the fastest hitch we've ever had on this hike just now that got us here from Lake Louise. That was incredible. Now we're gonna go eat. The walking never stops. So we've got 1,000 kilometers to go now, and Jar had left his phone all the way back up there. Please be careful.
Yeah, I'll be careful.
Careful with that rock.
Yeah, of course. It's hard to hike when the scenery is this crazy cool. Exhibit A. This is what a privy looks like out here. Nice.
Do you think we'll see Dan Durston today? Putting up flags.
Trying something new out.
Gotta keep it interesting. British Columbia, Alberta. British Columbia, Alberta. Which one do you want? How about both?
There's supposedly a very militant ranger here who gives people a lot of fines, a lot of GDTers especially fines.
That the post office lady even knows about.
Yep.
Apparently.
Yep, he is pretty infamous, I suppose, but I have all the paperwork for this section.
I want to run into that ranger.
I want to run into him, be like, yep, here's all my stuff. I can walk on these paths.
I am so legitimate.
I am so legitimate. I can walk in nature, unperturbed. So we have the entire day today to just hang out.
I'm so happy right now.
Yep, can't wait.